You pour yourself a glass of water, drink it down, and feel good about it. Hydrated, responsible, doing the right thing. And you are. But after 60, plain water alone is quietly missing an opportunity your skin is desperate for. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to mix into your water to start rebuilding collagen from the inside out, and which combination works fastest for deep wrinkles specifically. Stay for number 4 because it's the one most people are already buying at the grocery store for completely different reasons. And it turns out it's one of the most powerful things you can add to your water for aging skin. And there's one more thing I'll come back to near the end, a timing mistake almost everyone makes when they add these ingredients to their water. It doesn't sound like much, but it cuts the benefits nearly in half. Most people never hear about it, and it connects everything we're going to cover today. Here's what nobody told you, and this isn't your fault. For most of your life, drinking plenty of water was genuinely good advice. It kept your kidneys healthy, your energy up, your skin reasonably clear. The logic was sound. But after 60, your skin's internal structure has changed in ways that plain water simply can't address on its own. Your body produces roughly 60% less collagen than it did in your 30s. The layer of fat beneath your skin that kept it plump and smooth has thinned. Your skin cells turn over more slowly, meaning damage accumulates faster than it gets repaired. And here's the part most people were never told. Your skin is actually the last organ your body sends hydration to. Your heart, kidneys, and brain get first priority. By the time water reaches your skin, the delivery is already incomplete. Plain water hydrates you, but what you add to that water can directly support the raw materials your skin needs to rebuild itself. That's the difference we're talking about today. Let's get into what actually works. The first thing to mix into your water is collagen peptides, and I want to explain why this one leads the list. Collagen peptides are collagen that has already been broken down into smaller chains of amino acids, specifically glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, that your digestive system can absorb efficiently. When you consume them, your body registers a signal that collagen has been broken down somewhere in the body, and it responds by ramping up its own collagen production. This is the mechanism most people don't know about. You're not just adding collagen, you're triggering your body's internal repair response. For people over 60, this matters because your baseline collagen production is already low. You need that trigger. Studies consistently show that daily collagen peptide supplementation over 8 to 12 weeks produces measurable improvements in skin elasticity and a visible reduction in the depth of fine lines, particularly around the eyes and mouth, which are the areas most affected by collagen loss. One scoop, dissolved in warm or room temperature water once a day, it's tasteless, it dissolves cleanly, and it works with your body rather than around it. And the next one surprised me when I looked into it because it's something most people think of as a cooking ingredient, not a skin supplement. Silica, specifically in the form of silica-rich mineral water or a small amount of food-grade silica dissolved into regular water, is one of the most underappreciated tools for aging skin. Here's what most people miss. Collagen doesn't work alone. It requires a scaffolding structure to form properly, and silica is a critical part of that structure. Think of collagen as the bricks and silica as the mortar that holds them in place. After 60, silica levels in the body drop significantly, and that drop corresponds directly with the loss of skin firmness, not just surface wrinkles. Brands of naturally silica-rich mineral water are available in most grocery stores, and drinking 1 glass of it daily in place of one of your regular glasses of water gives your body the raw material it needs to use collagen more effectively. This isn't a trend. Silica's role in connective tissue formation is well established in nutritional science. It just rarely gets mentioned in the same conversation as collagen, and it should. Now, before we get to number 3, and this is the one that surprised me most, I want to make sure you understand why what you're drinking matters so much more specifically after 60. Your skin isn't just losing collagen, it's losing its ability to protect the collagen it still has. And the next edition addresses that directly in a way nothing else on this list does. Vitamin C, added to your water in a powdered or liquid form, is non-negotiable when we're talking about collagen and aging skin.
Here's why it belongs in your water specifically, rather than just in your diet. Vitamin C is the cofactor that your body requires to synthesize collagen. Without adequate vitamin C, your body cannot complete the collagen-building process. It literally cannot finish the job. And after 60, your body's ability to retain vitamin C from food sources is reduced, meaning you need consistent, daily replenishment. Adding a small amount of vitamin C powder, around 500 milligrams, to your water once a day keeps your collagen synthesis pathway open and active. It also acts as a direct antioxidant in your skin tissue, neutralizing the free radical damage that breaks down existing collagen faster than your body can rebuild it. The combination of collagen peptides and vitamin C in the same glass isn't a coincidence. Vitamin C is what allows the peptides you just consumed to actually do their job. These two work as a system, and most people who take collagen without adequate vitamin C are only getting a fraction of the benefit. We're about halfway through, and what's coming next is honestly the part most people never hear about because it's been sitting in their kitchen the whole time, used for something else entirely. Apple cider vinegar is the fourth edition, and I want to be precise about this one because it gets oversimplified in almost every conversation about it. The reason it belongs in your water for skin health comes down to two things. First, apple cider vinegar contains acetic acid, which supports a healthy gut microbiome. That connection to skin might seem indirect, but it's not. Chronic low-grade gut inflammation is one of the primary drivers of accelerated collagen breakdown in adults over 60. When your gut is chronically inflamed, inflammatory signals travel systemically, and your skin tissue takes the hit. And second, apple cider vinegar appears to support your body's production of hyaluronic acid, the compound responsible for keeping skin plump, moist, and resilient at a structural level. 1 to 2 teaspoons in a full glass of water once a day, preferably with a meal rather than on an empty stomach. Not more than that. The acidity is the point, but too much works against you. This is the item most people are already buying for digestion or blood sugar, and it turns out it belongs in the conversation about skin rebuilding just as much. And remember what I mentioned at the beginning? The timing mistake that cuts the benefits nearly in half? We're almost there. It connects directly to everything we've just covered, and once you understand it, it changes how you approach your whole morning routine. The fifth addition is marine-sourced omega-3s in liquid form, specifically a small amount of high-quality fish oil or algae-based omega-3 oil stirred into water or added to a smoothie base alongside your other additions. Here's what most people miss about omega-3s in skin. They don't build collagen directly. What they do is protect the cell membrane of every skin cell in your body. After 60, skin cell membranes become more permeable and less stable, which means moisture escapes faster and inflammatory compounds get in more easily. Omega-3 fatty acids reinforce those membranes, slow transepidermal water loss, which is the technical term for skin drying out from the inside, and reduce the background inflammation that silently degrades collagen over time. Deep wrinkles aren't just about collagen loss, they're also about chronic cellular inflammation that has been accumulating for years. Omega-3s address that second driver in a way that no other addition on this list does. This isn't about taking a fish oil capsule and hoping for the best. Liquid omega-3s, taken consistently and combined with vitamin C and collagen peptides, create a system that works on multiple layers of the problem at once. Now, here's the timing mistake I mentioned at the very beginning. Most people who start adding collagen peptides, vitamin C, or any of these ingredients to their water do it at random, whenever they remember. Sometimes with coffee in the morning, sometimes at lunch, sometimes in the evening. And that randomness is exactly the problem. Your skin does the majority of its cellular repair between 10 at night and 2 in the morning. That repair window requires raw materials to be present and available, and those materials need to have been consumed and absorbed earlier in the evening, not first thing in the morning, when they'll be largely redirected to other metabolic priorities during the active part of your day. The most effective timing for your collagen and vitamin C combination is in the early evening, with dinner or within an hour after. Not at night right before bed because absorption slows during sleep. Not first thing in the morning when your body is prioritizing energy and organ function. Early evening puts these compounds in your system right before your skin's primary repair window opens. This one shift, same ingredients, different timing, is what separates people who notice results within 6 to 8 weeks from people who take the same things for months and wonder why nothing is changing. It's not about an expensive skincare routine or a shelf full of supplements. It's about giving your body the specific raw materials it's been running short on since your 60s began, and delivering them in a way that actually reaches your skin. Collagen peptides to trigger repair, silica to give that collagen its structure, vitamin C to complete the synthesis, apple cider vinegar to quiet the internal inflammation that breaks it all back down, omega-3s to protect every skin cell from the outside in, and all of it timed to land in your system right before your body does its best repair work overnight. You don't need to start with all 5. Most people start with the collagen and vitamin C combination,